topic, which is again related to these concepts we have learned, that is the acceleration. Now as we have discussed कि जो स्पीड होती है, सॉरी वेलोसिटी होती है, इट कैन बी चेंज्ड इन ईदर वेज. अब देखें, जब हमने टाइप ऑफ वेलोसिटी डिस्कस किया था, वी डिस्कस वेरिएबल वेलोसिटी. तो वेरिएबल वेलोसिटी किस तरह से अकर हो सकती है? इफ देयर इज अ चेंज इन मैग्नीट्यूड या फिर उस देयर इज अ चेंज इन डायरेक्शन. इन बोथ केसेस वेलोसिटी विल बी वेरिएबल वेलोसिटी. सो ये जो चेंज होता है, चेंज इन मैग्नीट्यूड और चेंज इन डायरेक्शन, इफ दिस चेंज इज कैलकुलेटेड पर यूनिट टाइम, दैट इज कॉल्ड एक्सेलरेशन. मीन्स के एक्सेलरेशन का मतलब है द रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ वेलोसिटी. मीन्स के हाउ मच वेलोसिटी इज चेंजिंग इन पर्टिकुलर टाइम, दैट इज कॉल्ड एक्सेलरेशन. अब ये वेलोसिटी किस किस वजह से चेंज हो सकती है? मीन्स के अगर हम ये फाइंड आउट करना चाहें, व्हाट कैन बी द रीजंस इन विच एक्सेलरेशन कैन बी प्रोड्यूस्ड, सो दैट इज if speed is increasing or if speed is decreasing या फिर direction is changing. These are the only ways in which acceleration can be produced. Means के अगर ऑब्जेक्ट एक कांस्टेंट स्पीड के साथ, सॉरी कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी के साथ मूव कर रहा है, जिसमें ना तो उसका मैग्नीट्यूड चेंज हो रहा हो ना ही डायरेक्शन चेंज हो रही हो, इन दैट कंडीशन देयर विल नॉट बी एनी एक्सेलरेशन. एक्सेलरेशन हमेशा उस वक्त होती है व्हेन देयर इज अ चेंज इन वेलोसिटी. Now there is a misconception about the acceleration. Generally we relate it with the high speed. High speed को हम acceleration कहते हैं. This is a incorrect or you can say misunderstanding about acceleration. Acceleration का मतलब high speed कभी भी नहीं होता. That is the change in the velocity. अब वो change किसी भी तरह से हो सकती है. It can be an increasing velocity, it can be a decreasing, or there is a change in direction. So acceleration is produced in these cases only. नाउ इफ यू वांट टू कैलकुलेट द एक्सेलरेशन, अब हम आते हैं कि अगर हमने एक्सेलरेशन को कैलकुलेट करना हो तो किस तरह करेंगे. नाउ इन दिस चैप्टर विल बी ओनली डिस्कसिंग कि एक्सेलरेशन विच इज प्रोड्यूस्ड ड्यू टू चेंज इन मैग्नीट्यूड. मतलब एक्सेलरेशन मैग्नीट्यूड के चेंज की वजह से भी प्रोड्यूस होती है, डायरेक्शन की चेंज की वजह से भी होती है. बट इन दिस चैप्टर विल बी ओनली डिस्कसिंग द एक्सेलरेशन विच इज प्रोड्यूस्ड ड्यू टू चेंज इन मैग्नीट्यूड. जो चेंज इन डायरेक्शन की वजह से होती है, इसको हम अभी डिस्कस नहीं करेंगे. नाउ let's consider an example. If there is a car which is moving from one point to another point, let's say it's at time t1, its initial velocity measured as u. Now after some time t2, its velocity is changed from initial to final velocity v. Means के this is the change in its velocity. Means के after some time जो velocity का जो magnitude है, it has changed. Now if you want to calculate its acceleration, so acceleration will become, it is the, because as we have defined, acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. It means that we have to find out how much change in velocity has occurred per unit time. So for calculating acceleration, we have to find out change in velocity divided by time taken. So change in velocity means that final velocity which is represented by u minus initial velocity which is represented by final velocity which is represented by v minus initial velocity which is represented by u, and divided by time taken. Means ke what is the time interval between t2 and t1. So in this case, if we are given time interval that is t2 minus t1, so this acceleration can also be represented as v minus u divided by time. So remember this thing, this time is not t1 or t2, it is the time interval between t2 and 2. Means ke in how much time this velocity is changed from u to v. So that time interval is taken while calculating acceleration. Now consider one example that how this acceleration is calculated. Now for example, again just consider an object which is moving at 9 a.m. Let's say this is time t1. उस वक्त जो उस ऑब्जेक्ट की जो स्पीड है या यू कैन से मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वेलोसिटी दैट इज मेजर्ड एज 20 मीटर पर सेकेंड. आफ्टर 10 seconds means के after 10 seconds which is 9 hours and 10 seconds, again it has its उसकी जो velocity है that is measured and now it's 50 meters per second. अब हमने फाइंड करनी है इसकी एक्सेलरेशन. सो एस एक्सेलरेशन इज change in velocity that is final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time interval. So now if we just put the values, final velocity is 50 meter per second, initial velocity is 20 meter per second, and the time interval. So as we have just calculated, okay, there is a 10 seconds time interval in between changing these velocities. So time is 10 seconds. Now if we solve this equation, we'll get an answer 3 meters per second divided by second. अब ये second क्यों divide हो रहा है? Because speed 50 meters per second minus 20 meter per second, we'll get answer 30 meters per second. और ये 30 meters per second is again divided with 10 seconds. So finally we'll get an answer 3 meters per second over seconds. तो इसको अगर हम further solve करें and take the second as a denominator, we can say that acceleration is 3 meters per second divided by 3 meters divided by seconds multiplied by seconds, or we can say that this is 3 meters per second square. So this meters per second square is the SI unit for acceleration. Remember this thing, just like for speed and velocity, SI unit is meters per second. So for acceleration it is meters per second square, or this can also be written as meters, means ke m s power minus 2. So these are the two different ways to represent the SI unit of acceleration. Now, as we have discussed that speed and velocity, that speed is a scalar quantity and velocity is a vector quantity. So same way, acceleration is also a vector quantity. Means ke if it's a vector quantity, so definitely direction involves in while calculating acceleration, or acceleration की जो direction होता है, that is same as the direction of velocity. It means के जिस direction में object की velocity होगी, उसी same direction में object की acceleration भी होगी. Now let's solve some examples to calculate the acceleration. Now the first example is that a car accelerates from the rest to a 50 meter per second in 10 seconds. Means that there is a car जो कि रेस से स्टार्ट करती है. अगर वो कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट, जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस थिंग, कि अगर कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट रेस से स्टार्ट करेगा, so उसकी जो इनिशियल वेलोसिटी होगी दैट इज 0 मीटर्स पर सेकेंड. Initial velocity होगी 0 meters per second, and final velocity we are given 50 meter per second in 10 seconds. Means के जो time interval है 10 seconds, and we have to calculate acceleration. So this is the formula of acceleration. Now just put the values. Final velocity is 50, initial velocity is 0, and time is 10. So we'll get an answer 5 meters per second square. So this is the acceleration of this car. Now consider one more example. Now in this example, it's mentioned a car accelerates moving with a velocity of 100 meter per second, comes to the rest in 25 seconds. Now in previous question, जो starting point थी that was 0, but in this case starting point or in starting velocity or initial velocity is 100 meter per second, and after 25 seconds it is coming to the rest. That means कि in this case final velocity will be 0. These are the key points which you have to remember while solving questions. अगर कोई object race से start करेगा तो उसकी initial velocity 0 होगी. If an object is moving with some velocity and comes to the rest, that means कि उसकी जो final velocity होगी that will be 0. So in this case we are given final velocity 0, initial velocity 100 meter per second, time is 25, and we have to calculate acceleration. So same way, just put the values, with only difference that in previous case we were getting an acceleration positive, and in this case we are getting a negative acceleration of 4 meters per second square. Okay, now let's solve one more example. Now in this example, means in previous example, these two previous examples, we were given the values for the initial and final velocities, and we have to calculate acceleration. But in this example, it's mentioned a sports car accelerates from the rest. अगर from the rest है, that means कि इसकी initial velocity 0 होगी at 4 meters per second square for 10 seconds. That means कि ये जो 4 meters per second square है, that is not the final velocity, this is the acceleration. And how will you identify whether it's a speed or acceleration? Means if you don't have an idea, so you can also identify from its unit. अब आप देखें ये जो unit है meters per second square, this is the unit of acceleration, not for the velocity. That means कि आपको इस question में initial velocity given है and acceleration given है, time given है, and what you have to find, calculate the final velocities, mean कि आपने v की value find करनी है. So first of all just apply the formula of acceleration. Now if we arrange this formula as we have to calculate v, so just take t on the opposite side, so it will multiply with a, and on right hand side we have v minus u. So value for acceleration is 4 and for the time it's 10, and on other side we have v and initial velocity is u. So we'll get a value for the v, that is 40, or because it's a velocity, so that will be 40 meters per second. So this is the final velocity. Now as we have discussed about the acceleration, now same like we discussed the types of speed and types of velocity. Now we have to discuss what can be the different types of acceleration. Now just consider, means just recall the calculation or the examples which we solved. The first example in which we were getting an acceleration that is positive. So if we are getting a positive acceleration, this is termed as positive acceleration, or simply it is called acceleration. Means if you are getting an answer as a positive, so that is termed as positive acceleration, or in simply we call it as an acceleration. Now just consider this acceleration, what is the condition in which we are getting this positive acceleration. देखिए condition क्या थी कि if object means if the velocity of object increases, only then we'll have a positive acceleration, or simply call it acceleration. Means कि अगर object की velocity increase होगी, means कि previously let's say it's 0 then it become 4, या फिर अगर let's say previously it is 5 then it is after some time it is changed to 10. In any case अगर velocity increase हो रही है, so in that case the acceleration we'll get is called a positive acceleration, or simply we call it as an acceleration. Now consider another example, the again the example which we solved. In this case we got a value for the acceleration as a negative. So अगर हमें acceleration की value negative मिलती है, so this acceleration is called a negative acceleration, or this negative acceleration has a particular name. This is called deceleration, or this is also called retardation. Remember this thing, these all terms are used to represent negative acceleration. Mostly the word deceleration is means in question you find the word calculate deceleration, means ke you have to find out what is the negative acceleration in this case. Remember this thing, formula will be same, there will be no change in the formula, only the acceleration means ke speed is increasing and deceleration means speed is decreasing. So in this case is you will get a negative acceleration. So negative acceleration हमें कब मिलती है, when object की जो velocity है it is decreasing. So in this case we'll get an acceleration which is called negative acceleration or deceleration, or this is called a retardation. Okay. Now let's have a further discussion on the types of acceleration. Means के ये जो हमने दो major types discuss किए, positive acceleration and negative acceleration, or acceleration or deceleration. इनके अलावा let's discuss what can be the other types, or how these two types can be further divided into subtypes. So just consider the motion of this object. Let's say we divide the total path into 4 different points. मतलब इस object की जो motion का जो path है, let's say we have divided into 4 different parts. So let's assume when object was at point A, its velocity is 4 meters per second. ठीक है, let's we have calculated its velocity and that is 4 meters per second. Now let's consider after 2 seconds this object has reached to point B, where its velocity or the magnitude of its velocity changes to 6 meters per second. Means के A point पे velocity 4 meter per second थी, after 2 seconds, remember this thing, it's not changing direction, we are only there is only change in magnitude. Now this velocity has become 6 meter per second. Again after 2 seconds object has reached to point C, where velocity calculated is 8 meter per second, and same for the point D, its velocity is 10 meter per second. Now if you want to calculate acceleration, अब हम देखते हैं कि what will be the different values for acceleration. Remember one thing, acceleration is always calculated between any 2 points. आप किसी भी 2 points के दरमियान acceleration calculate कर सकते हैं. Let's say starting with पॉइंट ए एंड पॉइंट बी, अगर हम पॉइंट ए और पॉइंट बी के दरमियान एक्सेलरेशन कैलकुलेट करें, सो इफ वी आर कैलकुलेटिंग एक्सेलरेशन फ्रॉम पॉइंट ए टू पॉइंट बी, सो इनिशियल velocity will be 4 meter per second and final velocity will be 6 meter per second. So if we calculate acceleration, that is 1 meters per second square. ठीक है, this is the acceleration from point A to point B. Same like if we want to calculate acceleration from point B to point C, so B और C के दरमियान जब acceleration calculate करेंगे, so now in this case initial velocity will be 6 meter per second which is at point B and final velocity will be 8 meters per second which is at point C. अब अगर हम acceleration calculate करें, so again we'll get an answer 1 meters per second square, again applying the same formula. सेम लाइक इफ यू कैलकुलेट एक्सेलरेशन फ्रॉम पॉइंट सी एंड डी, सो अब आप देखिए जब आप C से D के दरमियान एक्सेलरेशन फाइंड करें, सो द इनिशियल वेलोसिटी इज 8 एंड फाइनल वेलोसिटी इज 10, again you will get an answer 1 meters per second square. So this is what we have calculated acceleration between these points. So as I told you कि acceleration आप किसी भी दो points के दरमियान calculate कर सकते हैं, means के you can calculate it from A to B, you can calculate from B to C and so on, या फिर आप A से C के दरमियान भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं, या फिर आप डायरेक्टली A से D के दरमियान भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. सो लेट्स कैलकुलेट एक्सेलरेशन फ्रॉम पॉइंट A टू पॉइंट D. देखिए जब आप पॉइंट A से पॉइंट D के दरमियान एक्सेलरेशन कैलकुलेट करेंगे, नाउ इन दिस केस initial velocity will be 4 meter per second which is point A and final velocity because you are calculating from point A to point D, तो आपने इनको include नहीं करना, so the final velocity will become 10 meters per second which is at point D. And the time, now the important thing is that कि अगर आप A से B, B से C या C से D तक मूव कर रहे थे तो टाइम इज 2 seconds, but if now you are moving from A to D तो you have to include the total time, इसके आपको A से D तक मूव करने में जितना टाइम लगना है आपने वो टाइम कैलकुलेट करना है. So that time is 2 plus 2 plus 2, that means के 6 seconds. So now if we calculate acceleration from point A to point D, again we are getting a value 1 meters per second square. That means कि in this case we are getting a same value of acceleration everywhere. और सेम एक्सेलरेशन हमें क्यों मिल रही है, व्हाट इज द रीजन? सो अगर इफ यू जस्ट फोकस ऑन द वेलोसिटी, एज वेलोसिटी इज चेंजिंग, बट in every 2 seconds velocity is changing by 2 meters per second per second. That means that there is a constant change in velocity. Every 2 seconds में velocity में जो increase आ रहा है, that is of the 2 meter per second. That means that if velocity is increasing at a constant rate, in this condition the acceleration which we get is a uniform or it's a constant acceleration, means at every point we are getting same acceleration and that acceleration is called uniform acceleration. And uniform acceleration कब obtain होगी? If speed is increasing at a constant rate. ठीक है, so this acceleration means के positive acceleration. Now just reverse this example कि if speed or velocity is decreasing at a constant, previously it's 10 meter per second, then it has become 8, then 6 and then 4. Now if you calculate acceleration in this case, again you will get same acceleration of minus 1 meter per second square at every point. That means that this minus is representing a negative acceleration or we call it as a deceleration. और ये deceleration कब obtain होगी? If speed is decreasing at a constant rate, means कि अगर speed एक constant rate के साथ decrease होगी तो in that case we'll get an acceleration or we call it as a uniform deceleration. Okay. Now consider the same example with the different values कि पॉइंट ए पे वेलोसिटी है 4 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर, बी पे नाउ इट हैज बिकम 5 मीटर्स पर सेकेंड एंड एट पॉइंट सी इट्स 8 एंड डी पर 14. Now if we calculate its acceleration, so देखें from A to B we are getting 0.5 meter per second square, from B to C we are getting 1.5 meter per second square, and from C to D 3.5 meter per second, and finally from A to D we are getting 1.67 meter per second square. That means के again we are getting a positive acceleration, but every time we are getting a different value of acceleration. Previously क्या था, हमें जो acceleration की value मिली थी वो same थी, but in this case we are getting a different value of acceleration. So ये different acceleration हमें क्यों मिल रही है? Again just focus on the values of velocities. They are not increasing with the same amount. A से B तक there is only increase of 1 meter per second, but अगर B से C तक देखें there is an increase of 3 meters per second, and same like there is a increase from C to D, it's an increase of 7 meter per second. That means कि अगर speed increase होती है at a variable rate, so in that condition you will not be getting a same or a constant acceleration. So what will you get if the speed is increasing at a variable rate? You will get a non-uniform acceleration. Okay, same like if speed is decreasing at a variable rate, so अगर speed variable rate पर decrease हो रही होगी, तो what will you get? You will get a non-uniform deceleration. So this is all about these topics. I hope your concepts are clear about distance, displacement, speed, velocity, and acceleration. Now, as we have completed the topics, just move to the